The BMW X2 might still be considered fairly new based on the fact that it has not been too long since we initially received its first model. For 2023, the X2 lineup will be slightly different as it will be starting off the second generation of the SUV, and even though the changes will only be a few things here and there, they will still be enough to make the BMW X2 maintain a stand among its rivals, and also be one of the top options to consider in its range. As great as it will be, there are still certain aspects that we would have normally expected to be much improved, and this might be among the things that will make customers look even closer, especially as there are other options who offer more. While you can expect that the car will be released as part of the 2023 model year in European markets, the US variant will be coming in 2024, so you'll have to wait longer. But will it be worth the wait? Let's take a look at that, as we'll be taking you through the latest details on the 2023 to 2024 BMW X2, as well as what to expect regarding price. If you're new to the channel, well, this is Cars in Reach, and if you've not already taken the action, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get you going with the latest updates on some of the newest cars in the industry, as well as some other automobile content you definitely would like. Now, let's head back to what we have for you today. For 2023, BMW has introduced the Edition Gold Play appearance package on the S-Drive 28i and X-Drive 28i models for the X2. The special edition trim will also come with the M Sport package, which will include options such as a sport-tuned automatic transmission, 19-inch wheels, an aerodynamic styling kit, body color exterior trim with black accents, an aluminum interior trim, as well as a stylized steering wheel. There will also be the convenience and premium packages that add certain equipment to the X2. The convenience package will come with power folding exterior mirrors, keyless entry, ambient interior lighting, auto dimming mirrors, universal garage door opener, and added front seat adjustment. For those who will be opting for the premium package, you'll have access to contents of the convenience package, a 10.25-inch touchscreen display, as well as a heads-up display and heated front seats. Other optional offers are for the panoramic sunroof, wireless charging option, Wi-Fi hotspot, and some of the other things we'll be discussing when we're talking about the interior features. In terms of engine and performance, the 2023 BMW X2 will be powered by a 228 horsepower turbocharged four-cylinder engine, which will be paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. There will be front-wheel drive available as standard, and this is the model that will be called the S-Drive 28i, and it is also likely to be the one most customers opt for. However, there will also be an all-wheel drive option that will be called the X-Drive 28i, and this particular option will cost as much as $2,000 more than what you'll be paying for the front-wheel drive option, with both of them still being powered by the same engine. The engine, of course, is one of the things to look out for, as it has actually been labelled as a sweetheart by Car and Driver, and while it will be silky smooth and also be great to pitch into fast corners, it can generally deliver a harsh ride, and even the comfortability of the interior can be put into question, as occupants could have a really tough ride when going over rough stretches of road. Moving on to fuel economy ratings, the new X2's front-wheel drive trim will get up to 32 mpg on the highway, while the all-wheel drive option will get up to 31 mpg. Generally, the X2 doesn't exactly do anything wrong here, as it is still pretty efficient, though it might not be the best that we've seen. But what's inside? Things actually look great, with the cabin well built and also with a really simple design. The driving position is great, and drivers will also have all the controls in the car within reach. Passenger space is also not at its best, however it is still at an acceptable level, with the rear seat particularly not as spacious as you'd expect. Cargo space is also just fine too. In terms of infotainment, the new X2 will come with an 8.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system that runs BMW's intuitive Idrive software. To also add, there will be a controller knob on the center console, which is something for those who don't really fancy the touchscreen option. In the more premium package, there will be a head-up display, as well as with Apple CarPlay capabilities though. One drawback here is the lack of Android Auto that is not even on offer. To add to what's actually on offer, there will be a 7-speaker audio system that will come as standard, though you can also opt for a Harman Kardon premium sound system to get more from your sounds. For driver assistance and safety features, The new X2 will also come with key features like automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection and lane departure warning, both of which will be available for the standard X2, while we'll also be getting the adaptive cruise control as an available option. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel for more car news, updates and reviews like this. For price, the S-Drive 28i will have a starting price of around $37,595, with the X-Drive 28i costing $39,393, which is just $2,000 more than the base front-wheel drive SUV. The Edition Gold Plate trim, which is the special edition trim in the lineup, will have a price of $41,945. The SUV is expected to hit dealerships starting from next year, with mid-2023 expected to be the full delivery timeframe. Like we've mentioned before, US customers will have to wait a bit longer till 2024 until they can get the car, and as it is, the 2023 BMW X2 does look like something you can wait for if you're not in a hurry to get a car, though you might also want to consider some of its close rivals, including the BMW X1, as it will also be a worthy option which might even be better than the X2 when you look closer. Talking about rivals, the X2 will face off against the likes of the Volvo XC40, the Mercedes-Benz GLA class, the Mercedes-Benz GLB class, as well as BMW's very own BMW X1. A look at other lightly SUV options you can get, and the first will be the 2023 BMW X1. Not only is this SUV going to be available earlier, as it is expected to hit dealerships by the end of 2022, the X1 will also be coming with a complete redesign that will see it have improvements to its chassis, powertrain and interior as well. The new X1 will be coming with a new turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that will produce 241 horsepower while being connected to a 7-speed transmission and also paired with standard all-wheel drive. It will also have more space and a sleeker interior, which will also be complemented by the improved modern interior design that will be seen with the car. The car will only be available in one trim, which will be an all-wheel drive trim, so there's not much of an option for potential customers, as this new redesign will cost around $39,595. For the 2023 Volvo XC40, you'll be getting one of the top cars in this range. The SUV's cabin will be more practical and nicely trimmed as well, and even the seating position will be much higher than what can be seen in most of its rivals. Infotainment features will also not be short inside the car, and one area that will most likely catch the eye is the presence of two 4-cylinder powertrains, both of which will feature a 48-volt hybrid system that will see the car produce either 194 or up to 247 horsepower in its higher trims. Unlike the X1, the XC40 has 6 trims, with the base model having a price of around $37,445, while the highest trim is just around $47,595. Like with the X1 and the XC40, the 2022 GLA and GLB class SUVs are also great in several aspects where the X2 is missing out, especially in terms of performance, space, and interior features. Both SUVs come with the same powertrain, which is a turbocharged 2-litre 4-cylinder engine that will produce 221 horsepower when being paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and either front or all-wheel drive. However, the GLB has a more upright design with additional third-row seats, and not to forget the increased cargo capacity. While the GLB class will have a starting price of $39,650 for its base model, the GLA class has a starting price of $37,450. While the X2 can still be viewed as a good car, it cannot be denied that these other options are worth going for too. And should you be looking to get your car as soon as 2023, then either of these options would serve you as the best to choose from. What are your thoughts on the 2023 to 2024 BMW X2? Kindly respond in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well as turn on the notification bell button. See you in the next video.